Dacia's Sandero, a basic small car, achieved the top spot in individual sales for 2023. And the worst part is, it's the 7th time in a row since 2017. Even stronger this year, Dacia manages to place 4 models from its range in the top 10. Next to the giant Toyota, the eternal French, and the trendy holder of the moment, Tesla. Until recently, this obscure Romanian brand, which emerged just 2 decades ago, didn't inspire anyone. Dacia, once seen as a low-end manufacturer for emerging countries, has undergone a significant transformation in recent years. A bit like the bullied teenager in middle school who became the cool guy in high school. One might think that it's its price that made it successful among individuals, but it's not as simple as that. In the automotive industry, success relies on having a recognizable brand, a consistent product range, and desirable vehicles. At first glance, it appears to be an impossible task for a low-cost car maker. Dacia is gradually transforming its low-end image and scaring its competitors, managing to pull off an impressive feat. Becoming the brand of the moment is a balancing act that captivated me, and I discovered many interesting things while preparing this episode. So let's get started. Today we're going to dive together into the case analysis. Dacia, the brand for the poor that became cool. Dacia was born in 1966. Until 2004, it was almost unknown to the battalion. And yet, the brand has been linked to the Renault Group from its beginnings. The idea comes from the communist dictator Ceausescu, who wants to make Romania an economic power and is therefore going to be interested in the automotive industry. He dreams of a manufacturer producing a popular car named Dacia after ancient Romania. So, he comes up with the idea of launching a tender and producing the car of another brand under license. To save time and money, Ford Morris, Peugeot, and Alfa Romeo respond to the tender. Ultimately, Renault is selected to assist in producing the Dacia version of its R8 model. On August 3, 1968, the adventure begins as the first Dacia rolls off the production line. For the next 30 years, Dacia continues its modest existence, mastering the art of creating new from old. In 1999, Louis Schweitzer, the former chief executive officer of Renault, decides to buy Dacia, mainly for its factory. The brand's colossal factory produced at a lower cost, but faced quality issues, leading to an annual production of less than 100,000 vehicles. Mr. Schweitzer and his successor, Carlos Ghosn, implemented a design-to-cost strategy, making cost the foundation of the structure. In the design of a car, everything revolves around this, and each component of the car is simplified like a puzzle where each piece must fit perfectly. The dashboard, for example, is made up of a single piece, and the mirrors are designed to be used on either the right or the left. Dacia also cleverly uses components already in use for other vehicles of the Renault Group that it had just joined. The Logan's release created a tidal wave in the industry by avoiding unnecessary R&D costs. For 6,500 euros, you get a new car, designed to drive in all climates and on roads of sometimes dubious quality. Originally planned for emerging countries, the small sedan is finally offered in Europe and in France, where it meets with real success. Carlos Ghosn amplified Louis Schweitzer's philosophy after succeeding him. Low cost and reuse of platforms, engines, gearboxes, electronics, and interior parts. The Dacia vehicle range, including the Sandero and Duster, conquered the Alps and developing countries, boosting Renault's profitability and global automotive industry position. The recipe for success can be summarized in a few simple elements. Classic cars with a small approximately 100 horsepower engine, a 5-speed transmission, and a basic interior. Dacia's commendable trait is their constant pursuit of cost reduction and practicality, resulting in the use of reliable engines without compromising on quality. Even with the electric trend, they continue to provide the Spring, their compact electric city vehicle. But the story of this car is a true Dacia-style tour de force. The exterior design takes inspiration from the 2015 Kwid, which was initially meant for India and started at 3,500 euros. Dacia draws on Renault's extensive experience with the Zoe and other electric models to power its Spring. Dacia's group logic has enabled it to consistently offer competitive market prices, benefiting the entire group. Renault can position itself as a generalist manufacturer, gradually moving up the range. They are well surrounded by Dacia as an accessible brand and Alpine for sports models. At first glance, therefore, the stars seem to be aligned for the Renault Group and its little protégé. To stay on top in the ever-changing auto industry, Dacia realizes that winning on price alone is insufficient for long-term success. Let's not kid ourselves. Today, having the lowest price is a strong argument, but the Romanian brand cannot rest on its laurels to maintain its dominant position. From the start, Dacia knew that to effectively sell its cars, it must go beyond the value for money argument and appeal to something more. The brand aimed to convey a message through this memorable ad series. Truly smart people don't waste money on flashy cars for image. They buy basic practical vehicles from Dacia. We're selling the car for the guy who gets it all, not the poor. The manufacturer positioned itself as the smart choice with these highly accessible cars. This clever strategy was successful. But the automotive industry is a ruthless battlefield with fiercer competition than ever. It's crucial to stand out beyond just price. With comparison tools, buyers are increasingly demanding and informed. And they are no longer willing to compromise on quality and safety to save money. Dacia has built its reputation on affordability, but now it must focus on maintaining top-notch vehicle quality and durability. To convey reliability and robustness, the brand recently renewed its style, opting for a design identity that exudes solidity. When examining the range, one cannot help but notice the elements that convey this impression of a sturdy and reliable automobile. The exterior of a Dacia is first and foremost a silhouette drawn in all simplicity and devoid of unnecessary ornaments. The design features simple lines and prominent angles, creating a robust and resistant look. The muscular wheel arches and well-defined body surfaces suggest the car can withstand the rigors of driving on country roads or highways. The black plastics and focus on functional details contribute to the impression of solidity and robustness. The door handles, headlights, and grille, while not subtle, demonstrate they are capable of fulfilling their mission. The newly redesigned Dacia logo conveys solidity and confidence. This emblem, called the Dacia Link, symbolizes the strong bond between the brand and its customers. This symbol was designed as an enduring reminder of the brand's dedication to quality and durability, reinforcing the robust image that each model exudes. The name Dacia at the rear of the vehicles also consists of 5 minimalistic letters that embody the brand's robust and essential spirit. In short, the Dacia design is not modern or attractive, but it's a harmonious union of simplicity and functionality, giving an impression of solidity and robustness. For drivers seeking a vehicle that will accompany them confidently on the road, Dacia boasts a design that exudes assurance in all situations. But this new identity also seeks to achieve a much more ambitious goal. Successful brands today sell not just cars, but experiences, lifestyles, and values. Brand identity and emotional connections with customers are now crucial for success. Some manufacturers stand out for their ability to transcend being just a means of transport and become true cultural icons. Although Dacia will never be associated with sportiness, there's an opportunity to be seized. The brand's new flagship color is called lichen green. Dacia's communication focuses on outdoor living and activities, and they have partnered with the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc. The brand is gradually displaying its philosophy of escape. From this angle, we can bet that the small Romanian brand will take an even bigger place in car culture. While we are in an era of limitations and restrictions, it speaks to us of freedom. We can draw a parallel with the legendary Volkswagen Kombi, a timeless symbol of car culture. Their first shared trait is reliability. Similar to the Kombi, Dacia models are marketed as reliable travel companions. The Kombi has journeyed worldwide, transporting hippie dreams and ideals, enduring the test of time. Modern Dacias have always been built to tenaciously tackle difficult terrains. This reliability goes hand in hand with another quality that the Kombi and recent Dacia share: simplicity. The Kombi had a minimalist design that focused on the essentials. Similarly, Dacia models eschew unnecessary features to provide simple and efficient vehicles. Their simplicity makes them accessible to all, resonating with a large enthusiast community. There's also the iconic and identity aspect. The Kombi was more than just transportation, it was a true symbol of hippie culture, a standard bearer of the movement and a space of freedom and expression. Dacia's models will likely follow the same path in the future to shed their low-end image that has been the source of mockery. They will symbolize freedom and adventure, embodying the desire for discovery and escaping the beaten path. If it unites its community, the brand can succeed in becoming one of the coolest by embodying a unique lifestyle philosophy. The parallel between Dacia and the Volkswagen Kombi reminds us that some cars transcend their status to become cultural icons. Simplicity, robustness, and iconic identity are qualities that will always be appreciated. Dacia, like the Kombi, can attract a generation in search of adventure and authenticity, thus writing its own story in the Golden Book of Automobiles. I'm not ready to buy a Dacia yet, but I've stopped mocking them. It's a far cry from racing circuits, but that's okay with me. If the brand can keep our passion for freedom alive in its own way, that's what matters.